So we're gonna put the tire on the 10A6 here, and it's the next day. You got my. No, we gotta share this. No, okay. So he's camera shy, but our cousin here is over here from Austria. It's Cornelius. He's very camera shy.
By the end, it'll be better.
Yes, but he's here for 3 weeks on vacation.
Yeah, nothing better to do. He decided to come.
I think he had a lot of work, but he wanted to come to America. So yes, this is our cousin. He's camera shy, so you'll see him hiding. But yes, so we put air in this tire. It's not low on air. I showed him this tire, but if anybody that missed the last video, that's the tube. It is the definition of weather cracked. I don't think it gets any worse.
It's always sitting on the pump.
This thing only sits on a manure pump, so really don't want to put tires onto it. We would have some tires around, but out of the, I want to say it's 4 years now that I've done YouTube, we gotta jack it up more. Maybe, oh, never mind. Whoa! No, it'll go.
Line it up.
Yeah. Out of the 4 years I've done YouTube, we've put this on the disc once. There. I think you're good.
John, you could have got this easy. But you know what the difference was? The driver.
The driver?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, the driver sucks.
Yeah. You want to put it on?
Yeah, I'll just put it on. You gotta pick it back up.
Yeah.
Well. Come on, Junior. Christoph is not a junior, just so people know. That was just a joke to a movie.
Hold it on for a second. I'll just
Yep.
I'll go down.
Just stick the bucket under there. Yep.
Okay. Now hop it on. Look at this.
We got the duals on. And then Christoph wanted to tighten up this belt. I mean, I know it's still charging.
Well, it's pretty. Something must be magnetizing this thing.
I mean,
even the pulley is. Nothing else is. Just a pulley.
Well, this is cast.
I know, but still.
Cast ain't gonna be magnetic. Is the tin.
No, it's just this. In the back.
Well, it is an alternator. They make a magnetic field.
I know, but I've just never seen one
do that. But yeah, he's tightening up that belt so it stops squeaking on us every now and then. And then maybe now that he touched it, it won't charge anymore.
It's still charging. It's still magnetizing.
No, I said it won't charge anymore now. Because I know it was charging. And yeah. Just gonna go back on the ship pump. Yep. That got washed. It's right down there. We got to do a wheel bearing on it. We might do both. And then Phillips, we put the 10A6 off that we had on there from the other farm. That's back on the 6-inch, and that one's getting washed, and that one has a wheel bearing bad too. So anyways, on the 8670, I've been working on that the last couple days. It's just a little shit. I fixed the step that Marcus half ripped off, and I've been working in the cab a lot because the seat, I had all that out, this side piece and the back one out, because this seat, right now it just wiggles a little bit, but it was about, I could get this seat to come down to here, like flopping forwards and backwards. All 6 bolts that are underneath there were, well, here they are. You can see them. They were loosened up. And they're just all of them junk. And it kind of wallered it out, so I put new bolts in and stuff, and then tightened it right down, put Loctite on it, and had Marketplace write me right there. Trying to get rid of some stuff. Anyways, I do want to figure out, and I can't hear it, but this seat has a leak. And it has that stupid, you turn the key on and it picks up. And within like 15-20 minutes, you're on the ground again. And then you gotta hit the lever and it picks it back up to your weight. and I honestly hate it. I like the older school seats where you set that sucker where you want it, and it's there and done. None of that bullshit. It doesn't turn back on when it's starting to go down or anything, so it never has since we got it. So I don't know if it's actually one of those active seats that's supposed to and someone unplugged it or it's broken. But even an active seat, I think, shouldn't leak itself down within 15-20 minutes. So I think it has a leak, but I can't hear it, so I can't find it. But it's annoying. I also haven't gone too into depth on that. I've only got the front open right there. I was working on the more important loose stuff. And then on the back here, this is probably one of the biggest, what is a way to put this so YouTube doesn't hate me. The biggest pain in the ass thing to change, I could have used other words, but I won't. You can see right down there where the light's shining. Right there, you can kind of see one. There's 5 solenoids, and one is your 540 PTO, one is your 1000er PTO, one's your 4-wheel drive, one's your differential lock. I do not know what the 5th one is for, because I think there's 4, or I think there's 5. I don't know what the 5th one's for. But we've changed the 4-wheel drive one a couple years ago, and we've changed the 540 one within, well, the first year that we owned this, because the PTO didn't work when we first turned it on the 540. And it's been 3-4 years now, and that solenoid one again. They're kind of common to go, and they're a pain in the ass to change. So I gotta change that out now. I had someone ask if we still have this 7R. Well, we do. PTO's still broken, but yesterday, Sunday, Christoph winterized this planter now. So he washed it, and then he had to put RV antifreeze through both fertilizer systems. So that way it's flushed, because you flush it through with water to make sure none of that stuff is in there all winter to build up grime, which there was already some in there just from the season. And I'm not sure if the person before us did or didn't. I'm thinking they did, but because I think there was RV fluid in it before. So
You're a little late for that.
no, I'm here just in time. You guys are done.
Great.
And so he got that done yesterday. So we got to just take that front tank off and go unhook it and park it. And then John Deere's, that PTO, we're gonna have, they are gonna cover the second time fixing it, because it was the period that broke in. Here, do it a pin, I'll hold it.
Which way do I get it on?
You need to bring it forwards. No. The link's gotta come forwards.
Oh, I didn't turn the things on. Hoses.
A little more. Yep. There. We had an extra one because from the other rim. But yeah, so John Deere is gonna cover the parts for that because of the time period that it broke.
No, it was dying down.
But they did ask if this time putting it together, either their tech could come here or we could bring it down there, just for them covering it, and I think that's fair enough. So that's what we're gonna do. Because even they agreed that it should not have broken within 2 weeks of just getting fixed. So I cannot shit on John Deere for that. That's nice. This is Cornelia's moment.
Yeah. Everybody has their moment.
But yeah, we'll put this PTO on here and keep going. Now that 1086 is gone, we're gonna take the tank off the Peterbilt here, put the feed box back on it, and then That way that's done. I don't think we have any work to do on this truck, but that way we have another truck on the box, because we will have to go on the do some repairing on the Freightliner after. That way we have a box truck again. This tank's coming off the white truck because we got to pull. Yep. Yeah, open up the valve for this right here. Put that in the middle. That runs the not dump valve, the air piston for the closing in the flapper. Anyways, we gotta take this tank off because this truck needs some work.
Back right sealed back.
So it's leaking. Also needs a new tire. But anyways, Philip, when he was pressure washing, he said he saw a seal leaking on that axle, which there is. So
I think the rest of the tires might pass. This one might need some too. Yes, this one needs to be changed.
So yeah.
That's good. I think I got 8 tires coming. Or 10 tires.
And they don't hand those out anymore.
I think there's $315 a piece now. Needs a new spring.
Yep. A lot of truck work we gotta do now.
Yes.
But we'll get it done.
That's why we have him.
That's why we have Cornelius here. 3 weeks. He's gonna do more truck work in the next 3 weeks. This is gonna be the longest vacation of his life. Maybe we'll find out an American woman, right? Yeah. He knows a little bit of English, so he understood that.
You want to bring the peat down there?
Yeah.
Are we putting that next to the...
Okay, and we got this pulled off. Christoph put the legs on. The box is right there. And we'll back that in. Christoph!
Alright, he's backing up. We'll see if he can get to the first shot. Otherwise, he sucks. He still got it. He can still get it in first shot. We'll see what happens. I told him you suck if you can't get it the first shot. Turn the other way. Yeah. Now, whoa. You gotta turn a lot. I don't know if you'll get it. We'll see. Up. Yeah. You're dropping it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, look like that. It's not that bad. Okay, up. Okay. Drop her. Drop her like she's hot. Wait, let the air build up. Oh. Okay. Wait, yep, you can jerk it. I don't think you got it. Is it all the way?
I heard it slide.
I know, but I don't think you went all. You gotta go more. You got another inch or so. Yeah, another inch. 1 more inch.
We got it on the first shot. This is the first time we've ever put this box on, and it's a little different with the pin design. Just Christoph let them stay in there so we wouldn't lose them. But when you put it in, it catches this mud flap. So they're lined up. I just got to beat it in, and then we got to bend the mud flaps back. But I guess we learned for next time not to let those pins stay in there. Lots to do. Lots to get done. See how this Oh yeah, that sucker was tight. So yeah, we'll bend this back. Do that to both sides. Be good. Got the white truck in here, and I'm gonna do a couple tires on it. Both sides are gonna get the springs changed out. Saw that this one's cracked, and then it's the same one, but on this side cracked over there. So we gotta do both rear springs, and then this axle seal is leaking. So that's it. This has the stupid Bud wheels on it. Should come right off. I guess we need a sledgehammer. And oh no, do I actually want to guess it? So there was one more to do. We'll get this off, and then I'll show you what Bud wheels are if you don't know, but they suck. So what Bud wheels are is you got your normal nut. It's just a lot larger. I guess it's not normal, but for this, your rims are egg-shaped like that. You got this one. There's a normal stud in there, but it's a lot smaller. Then you got this bolt / nut thing that goes over the stud. That's also egg-shaped to tighten this rim. Then you put that on, and then you put your other rim on with a bigger nut. And it's just 2 bolts. Pretty stupid. And then you take a square socket to take these off. If you don't put your aluminum caps on these, you'll almost never get them off without both unscrewing on you at the same time. So never seize, and those caps are your friends with Bud wheels. And then on this side, it's all reverse thread. So forwards is backwards and backwards is forwards. We learned that the hard way the first time. You got all the wheels on jack stands. Someone's gonna say something that we have it all up in the air, but you know, it'll be just fine. I backed off this slack adjuster, and we'll get this axle tore apart, so that way we can get the seal stuff coming. And then once that's good, we'll get the springs worked on, but that's gonna be a lot more work. That's why all the tires are off, is so we can work on both springs. We'll do one side at a time, but I gotta whack it once with a hammer. Oh, the old Ford. Okay. Yeah, I got it loose. Just us here. He's hauling something. So I'm in the back of the 86 here. I'm working on this. And then I got that solenoid popped off. It is a, this is the bolt right here. And I want to say, this Allen wrench that I have actually doesn't have a number. I want to say it's a 6 or a 6.5. I have a 6mm. Boy, stick down. My cousin's here. He's gonna grab it for me. He's I have a 6mm here, but it's kind of rounded off, so I got it loose with the new one. Yeah, it's a little loose. So I opened it with that because I didn't dare to strip that thing in there. Anyways, so it's a 6mm, and 540 PTO on these is the 3rd solenoid, so it's the exact middle one, doesn't matter which side you're coming from. And you want to come in from the passenger side because you don't have to actually take anything off. If you come in from the You don't want to come in from the driver's side because you got to open a couple hoses. I mean, you can, but I choose not to cover everything in oil. And then I got it loose. You stick your hand in here. It hurts like a sucker because you don't have room for anything, but change that out. And this is the new one. It's got this little plastic on there, just so crap doesn't get in there. But yeah, we'll change it out. Need this holder that goes in there like that. You jam that sucker on there and you put this bolt on there. I gotta check if that thing is stripped or not, or starting to strip. If it is at all, it's getting replaced, so I gotta check that real quick. Because in there is the last place on earth you would want a bolt to start stripping on you, and then you put it right back in, so next time when it sits for 2, 3, 4 years, however long it takes to go bad again, maybe longer, maybe less, it definitely ain't gonna open. So we'll see. It's the next day, and Christoph right now, he's going to Napa to get that bolt. I don't know if I shared it, but that bolt for that solenoid. That way I can put a new one in it, and then I can finish that tractor up today. But yesterday, my cousin, he got all the tires off, he got this off, and then my mom is going to get all the parts. And then we're also going to do the springs, like I was saying. We did the Black Western Star probably 6 years ago. We did the Freightliner a couple years ago, but both of those had the bolts coming up, and then all we had to do was actually take the nuts off, kind of open it up a little bit, like jack it up, and we were able to like wedge the spring in there and put the nuts back on. This one, the bolts are down, the nuts are underneath, so I'm just gonna snip them off. We tried opening them up with some heat, but that's taking too long. So we got new bolts coming anyways, Christoph said, so we'll do it like that. Christoph just brought in the little 84, and it's got two problems. The problem why we originally stopped using it was the trailer brakes solenoid was applying itself, and it was heating up the oil, so we couldn't run it. But there's 3 different solenoids that it could possibly be. So we were going to take it off of mine and put it on here, and then start it and see which one stops it, because I think one's like $1,000, one's like $1,200 was the cheapest, and one was like almost 2 something. So we didn't want to just start buying different ones and figure it out that way. And then we went to go do that. Well, the problem was this tractor stopped starting, just sitting there. So now Christoph is going through the wiring harness, because the code it's giving is there's no communication between the computer and the fuel pump.
It's not the first
time. This is not the first time we've had these codes here. Christoph's found wires before, but it's been like 3 years at least since he's had to go wire digging. But it's happened again. But anyways, I just got done the 8670. I started at PTO Works. So if you're doing this, I best recommend a 6mm and a mini ratchet. And I did use a normal Allen wrench, a 6mm, to break it open, because because the one I had to get a new one, was a little rounded, and I needed this longer one, so cutting it wasn't going to fix it. But yeah, this is the easiest way to do it in there. But it works now, so this tractor is done. I didn't get all the action on camera, but we ended up torching both these pins off right here. Or not pins, bolts. Torched the heads off of the bolt right there. Got that pin whacked out. That's just a smaller bolt in there right now. And then got these 4 bolts torched off. That way that hanger can come off. We have the parts here now to fix all of this. These are the new bolts, pins, and we got both spring packs here. And then did the exact same thing on this side, got it ready. And now all we got to do is hoist this sucker up in the air with the payloader as high as we need to. That it'll actually allow us also with the shocks. We've done it before like that with 2 other trucks. And then we kind of pop them out, clean up where they hold on that thing, slap the new bolts in, and we should be able to get it in there. So that'll be the end of this video, and then probably see what else we're fixing. We got so much stuff to do. But yeah, thanks for watching. Till the next one.